What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back, and today I would like to review with you the Charizard stock. What is Charizard stock in this hobby? Well, Charizard stock to me are the graded Charizard cards that have been graded aplenty. I have a stack of base set unlimited Charizards that I bought exactly 3 years ago. Now these are PSA 1 through 10, so 10 cards total. So we'll be evaluating how much I paid for these cards 3 years ago compared to what they are worth today, along with some of the prices in between. Now Charizard might be the only Pokemon that can have a certain card graded tens of thousands of times and still be going for hundreds of dollars. So as I go through my personal collection, we'll be talking about the population of each card, exactly how much it last sold for in auction, and at the very end we're going to calculate just how much a PSA 1 through 10 collection is worth nowadays. If you love Charizard, or any Pokemon in general, do give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to be a subscriber so I can keep bringing you more top 10 Pokemon card content. Alright, enough fluff. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Starting off with the PSA 1 base set Charizard, and it has been rated in poor condition. Now there are a total of 920 PSA 1 examples of this card, and the last auction realized price for this card was for about $140. So if we take a look at this card, I mean, it is indeed in poor condition. It's got creases all along the holofoil, all throughout the card. It is ugly. It is creased. It was kept in someone's back pocket back in the day. So yes, a PSA 1 example costs about $140 nowadays. On to a PSA 2 example, which looks slightly better than a PSA 1. That's arguable. You still got some creases there, creases along the middle there. So for this card, there are 892 PSA copies, and the last auction sale was for about $90. So yeah, that's right. It went for less than a PSA 1. Go figure. So yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote for this PSA 2. It is considered a good copy. I'm not sure how PSA determined that a 2 is considered good when you got all kinds of creases and bends, but hey, whatever. Alright, on to a PSA 3 example, which has been labeled very good. This card has a total PSA population of 1,440 examples, and the last auction sale was for around $160. So this is considered a very good condition card, and as you can see right off the bat, there are no creases, unlike the PSA 1 and PSA 2 copy. Yeah, it's got some edge wear. It actually doesn't look too bad. It looks like a binder card, a very loved binder card. But yeah, this is considered right here a very good unlimited base set Charizard. Alright, on to the very good / excellent condition base set Charizard. This is a PSA 4. And I do believe this has a PSA population of about 2,525 examples, with the most recent auction price of about $163. So if you take a look at this card, it looks similar to the PSA 3 example. Still the same, a lot of edge wear. It's very difficult to comprehend exactly how PSA differentiates these lower grades. I mean, this looks like a 3 to me. The 2s look like 1s. It's all very murky when it gets to the lower grades. But yeah, this right here is a PSA 4 example. Not much else to say. Alright, on to the PSA 5 base set Charizard, which is considered excellent condition. This card has a total PSA population of about 4,342 examples. So the pop report for each card seems to be climbing the higher the grade we get. The last sale of this card was for about $202 in auction. And if we look at it, I mean, it's hard to tell the scratches on a card like this. You can definitely see some scuffs in the holofoil there. If we look at the back, once again, it's got edge wear. Really on the bottom there's a good amount of edge wear, but it looks very similar to the PSA 4. So once again, I'm not sure how they went about differentiating this from the other grades, but there you go, a PSA 5 base set Charizard. Alright, we're climbing higher and higher. This is a PSA 6 example, which is an excellent to mint condition card, which has a total of 5,545 PSA copies, and had a last auction sale of about $237. And if we look at the card, it's supposed to be an excellent to mint condition, and it does look quite a bit better than the other ones we looked at. The edges and corners look a lot better. So yeah, this is an excellent to mint PSA 6 copy. All right, on to the PSA 7, which is considered a near mint example. This card has a total of 5,956 PSA copies and sells in auction for around $350. So if you look at this card, it's looking pretty similar to the PSA 6. Got some edge wear. See, now in my opinion, if I bring out this 5 over here, this 6 looks a lot worse than the 5 on the left-hand side there. The edges look a lot more worn in the corners, so I don't know. Maybe the 5 had more issues on the holofoil. Hard to say. But yeah, this is a PSA 7 example, and it has a ton in the pop report. Now, this is one I did not purchase 3 years ago. I actually added to my collection about a year and a half ago, but it is a PSA 7.5, which is a near mint plus card. I just wanted to show you the condition there. It's kind of thick up top. If you look at the back, it actually looks pretty good. It's pretty clean. So it's an overall pretty clean copy. I'm not going to include the population of this card or the price of it. We're just going to evaluate the 1 through 10. We won't be doing any 0.5s this video. On to the PSA 8 example, which is a near mint to mint copy. And there are 7,654 examples of this card in the PSA pop report. And if you actually look at this card, it's got more of a pink hue in the background compared to the other ones. Just a different kind of ink they used, I guess, when they were making it. I actually prefer the orangey red compared to the pinkish red. I don't know, which one do you prefer? The orangish red or the pinkish red background there? I kind of like the orangish red better. But anyway, if you can land yourself a PSA 8 nowadays, it sells in auction for around $570. So let's take a look at this card. This is actually a very nice example. It's very, very clean on the back. So yeah, this is considered a near mint to mint card. And yeah, that's about it. All right, getting down to the final two, we have a PSA 9 copy, which is a mint example. There are 6,455 PSA 9 copies. And this one is very, very good. It is fatter up top, kind of like the PSA 7.5. But other than that, it looks pretty good. The back is very clean. So this just must have been a centering issue that got this one the PSA 9, because the holofoil looks pretty good as well. So yeah, PSA 9 copy, over 6,000 of them exist. And that number is sure to climb from here. All right, on to a PSA 10 example. This is a gem mint copy, and there are exactly 450 PSA 10 copies as of the making of this video. And the last auction realized price that I could find for this card was from PWCC, where it sold for an even $9,000. All right, now on to the investment. About 3 years ago to the day, I spent $2,000 for all those cards, minus the PSA 7.5. So for 10 cards, I spent $2,000, which equates to about $200 per card. But if I wanted to sell all these cards today, they would sell for roughly $12,289. So, did I have a good return on my investment? I think the answer is obvious. However, you could easily argue that I shouldn't have held on to these cards and that I should have sold them back when Pokemon was really booming. For example, a PSA 9 copy, folks, I swear to you, a PSA 9 copy was selling at one point for like $5,000 to $6,000. In a PSA 10 example, we're talking $25,000 to $30,000 at one point. So I really wanted to do an analysis since Pokemon has died down, the hype has gone away, the market has regulated, and to see exactly how much these cards were worth today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted any excuse to show off these Charizards. I am so proud of this purchase because when I made it, I didn't have a lot of money. I was taking a big risk buying these. And people were telling me that I was dumb and you shouldn't be investing in Pokemon and all this stuff. So nowadays I can come back at those naysayers and say, ha, joke's on you. Thanks again, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in my next one.